Go to multi-stream. Badump? Oh, why did I get a badump?
A video just says upload. We are live.
Good. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, and thank you for joining us once again, the Modern Source of Gaming. I am, of course, the Kooky Kaiju K. With me here is the jiggling Juggernaut Jared.
Hello.
The necrotic Necro Nick.
Hello.
The real-life Rebel Vanity.
Hello.
And the sneaky Subliminal.
Why?
And the man at my son, Mama Bear, will be joining us soon. So, folks, as you may know, we are the Modernsters of Gaming. Not the Monsters of Gaming. Not the Modders of Gaming. Not the Monsters of Gaming, but the Modernsters of Gaming. And one of the reasons we created this channel was because of mods. They're great. They're wonderful. They're 10 million strong and growing. But we need more. So, we're going to be talking about a few games here, a few mods we would like to see, ideas, because unfortunately, while we do have the ideas in our head, we unfortunately cannot create them. I'd also like to bring up the fact that we have stopped all voting, so that one you see up that says Kaiju K's votes, you don't even have to do anything, just skip and ignore that one.
Okay, vote it.
Now, anyways, so we have lots
You can
of
still
mods.
vote on Kaiju K's.
Don't vote. Anyways, so we have a lot of... What are you glad I'm trying to figure this thing out? Arrgh. Now, we always play with a ton of mods. Okay, we're not talking like 5, 10 mods. We're talking 90, 100, 150, sometimes 300 mods, which was the record for us with Ark Survival. And those are just some of the things we like. They're great things that add to a game. Mods can literally take a horrible, crappy game and turn it into one of the most fun, entertaining games ever made. Hello. So tonight, because we started up our Project Zomboid the other day, we have 7 Days to Die coming up and all these other games. What would you like to see added to a game, or helped in a game, fixed in a game, etc.? What would be something you would want? So I'd like to start off with one of mine. I've been clawed. I'm being clawed. Ow. Okay, ow! What? Flashbulb! Can't see! What the fuck? Ah! My eyes! You could have done it earlier, Jug! Ah! Anyways.
Flashbang.
So something I would like to see in Project Zomboid personally is I would like to see more of like more items that have multi-purposes. You have the hammer and you have the screwdriver and you have all that. But what about
multi-tool?
A multi-tool. We have those in one of the mods. But this is just an example of a mod we'd like to see. You know, the multi-tool is harder to find. The multi-tool has more uses. It's more effective. It uses less weight, so you have less to worry about for survival, and you can use the other equipment for other things. I personally always thought that it would be effective to put a screwdriver at the end of a spear and stab zombies with it, you know?
Yeah.
Or a sack full of doorknobs. Why is there no sack full of doorknobs mod?
Or a sack full of butter.
I mean, I guess. Butter's okay. But I'd rather be hit by a sack full of butter than a sack full of doorknobs.
Depends if that butter's frozen.
Still a sack full of doorknobs. Because eventually it's going to get warm and melt, and then you have a bag full of melted butter that you're carrying, and when you hit somebody, it's going to go squeesh. I would actually like to see something like pets being added to Project Zomboid. Not to die. Not to die. The closest thing I saw was a mod called Pocket Kittens, and basically allows you to carry a kitten in your pocket to remove your depression. And there was also a mod that allows you to kill and eat them, but we're going to skip that mod. I'd like the idea of having like a dog that could just like sit around the house, and if it smelled a zombie, it could start growling and barking in the direction the zombie's coming from. So you have kind of a chance to be like, okay, hang on a second, we about to get jumped. Break out the big weapons. Everyone grab a sack full of frozen butter and meet us outside. You know? There, I added two mods together. See how it works? But yeah, I would just like to see something along the lines of like more animals added to the mod. I know they've been talking about for a while making an animal husbandry mod where you could raise chickens and sheep and cows, and I believe you can ride horses. That's awesome. That's an amazing idea because then you can be more self-sufficient. Suddenly you can have chickens and beef at your farm, and then you can be growing crops and everything at your farm, and you can drill a hole and create a well at your farm, and suddenly you're pretty self-sufficient. My buddy, Michael, has been playing the same game of Project Zomboid for 3 years now. And I'm talking 3, he's actually played them years, not just 3 years in the game, but 3 long playing of the years. And he said, the worst thing is that as it gets on, there's less and less meat. Boom! Piggies. Boom! Cows. You get milk from the cows to make butter. Churn it, 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 and then bash a zombie with a churner. You know, I understand why you won't find civilians in the middle of the zombie apocalypse. There's a reason for that. Makes sense to me. You as the survivors were lucky. You were just smart enough or lucky enough to be able to get into a position where you were safe. However, what happened to the dogs and cats? Zombies aren't eating them. Where are all the birds? They wouldn't even be bothered by the zombies.
Right.
There's fish in the water. Why can't there be birds in the sky? And what about deer? What's the zombie going to slowly shamble after a deer? What? That deer's going to laugh at him. And a horse would just freaking straight up kick a zombie's head off. I don't care what you say. So, I mean, there's that too. Juggernaut, any ideas for mods you'd like to see?
I would love to see in Project Zomboid more realistic physics.
How so?
What I mean by how many potholes are there on the roads, especially in the zombie apocalypse in that game?
Not as many as there should be.
Right. I'm talking more real world things.
So what you're saying is you want something like when Necro crashed into all those trees and you slammed into the back of them at 900 miles per hour, that you should have been flung out of the vehicle and into the back end of that vehicle as you smashed it, and I should have been flung upside down. It should have barrel rolled into the forest, caught on fire, and exploded. That's what you're asking for?
Kind of.
Because we just, you know... I can see it being a good idea, okay? I'm not going to lie. I can see it being a good idea. However,
I don't see it being a good idea for us.
this is why we run Sunday Driver, everybody. This is why we run Sunday Driver.
We were running Sunday Driver, and it still happened.
I know, but imagine if it happened when he was going 80. The damage increases with miles per hour, Necro.
Right.
I got a sprained wrist
on,
and a sprained
I
leg
think-
from the crash, and I wasn't even the one driving.
I think the top speed of the double decker is like 85, 90.
Yeah, luckily for us, Sunday Driver only allows us to do 30. If he had hit you at 85 miles per hour, I would have been there. Where's there? Everywhere. I would have hit that tree and just became a splatter. I've seen what it's like when you hit somebody at 60 miles per hour. Your car gets vaulted through the window. But, I mean, realistic physics is great. I do like the idea of certain things. Like, I believe if I open up a door outwards and there's a zombie there, I should smack him in the face with it. I do believe that would be not only comical, but I do believe that's realism. But the same idea goes to that. It's like, okay, I'm a zombie, and you have a solid metal door, but I can break through that metal door with my hands when it was designed to be able to take impacts from high-speed vehicles, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the idea, though. Realism's great. I like that. How about you, Necro?
So, for my start off, it's inspired by mods, but it's not a mod itself. So I'm gonna take a game company called Obsidian, per se. You know, the people that create New Vegas,
Uh-huh.
the people that create Outer Worlds.
Uh,
And why don't you just fucking create a fucking actual co-op fucking game like your fucking modders fucking actually fucking do for you already?
so yes,
I
Skyrim with your friends and New Vegas with your pals are mods that you can play online right now for free, and you can play
But
New
yet the
Vegas.
fucking game company hasn't had the idea to actually create a fucking co-op game.
Okay, I can see that working. I can see that working. I'll give you full credit for that. Rebel, is there any kind of mods you'd like to see on any games?
Okay, you know how in Disney Dream Valley you can have wings, but they're not really functional?
Yeah.
I would like a mod that actually gives you functional wings and you can fly around the goddamn map.
There you go. That's interesting. It sucks that you're stuck at one speed and you have to go all the way down here to turn up here to go up here to go over here to go right here to go left of here to go down
There is
again.
a on at least on mine, I figured out how to make my character go a little bit faster.
Okay. Yeah.
That's only if my health or stamina, or whatever you want to call it, is full.
Yep.
I push the B button on my controller, and
you
it like turns into like a magic surfer kind of thing.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
But that still only has its limitations.
Right. And I fully understand that. The ability to fly would give so much more freedom to the game. I am behind you once again on that
Yes.
one. That's a good one. So
I have maleficent wings that don't do crap, and it looks so much cooler if I can fly around the goddamn map with my wings.
Sub, any kind of mods you would love to see?
You went outside.
Ah, I'll go back to me then. Okay, so this is a mod for the older version of Project Zom, or not Project Zom, sorry, 7 Days to Die, because as we know, this new freaking version of 7 Days to Die sucks ass. Let's see, what 7 days? Yeah, it's, for Alpha 20.7. I would like Queen's McGee hand pink. Oh, hello, Credence and Mikey. Hello. So, so what I would like to see in that game is a bigger variety in weapons. I understand it's a zombie apocalypse. I understand that everything's dragged and everything like that, but could we get a few other models of weapon, please? It's bad enough that my main weapon is a pistol, followed by a pistol with a silencer, followed by a pistol with a scope and a silencer. That's usually what I run. That and a submachine gun. But, like, it's the same model every time. Can we get, like, an MP5, a McCready 7.3? Like, can we get a couple of versions here? Not classic random sniper rifle.
Can we get that gun that you test out in the military?
That gun that doesn't
XM8.
exist, remember,
Oh,
Necro?
the XM8 does exist. It just doesn't exist in the military. Sadly. Sad face, Kaiju, because the military didn't want to afford a very awesome and well-firing weapon. Because they decided the old-fashioned piece of craps that we were running, the M16s, were way better than a weapon that's only flaw was you can't hit somebody with the butt stroke of the weapon.
If memory serves correctly, you were able to turn it into a sniper rifle, a submachine gun.
Oh yeah, you could change the rounds on it. You could change the ammo type, scope, length of the barrel.
Oh. So it became a real life version of that Nerf arsenal that you could.
Yeah. Think about that. Yeah, it was like that. It was even made of a very high density plastic. But according to them, because it couldn't hit as hard as solid metal, it wasn't worth it. It could still hit hard enough to knock somebody to the ground, but that wasn't good enough for them. Anyways, enough about my military. Just a few variations of weapons and armor. Can't we get like a mix and match of armor? Like, couldn't we get the ability to create like a patchwork of armor or something? And what happened to all the armored suits? Are you telling me that everyone picked up those plate mail armored suits from the museums and they somehow survived and escaped? No. And no. I see a lot of pink hand wavings. So, Jug, you're up next.
Here's a weird game to have a mod for: Goose Goose Duck.
But remember, we're not just talking mods with things that we'd like to see added, even if they had to be modded in.
I would like to see user created classes.
Ah, so you're talking kind of like Gary's mod
Yes.
with TTT. Yeah, oh, that would be so awesome. I want to have the micro duck. I'm very tiny. You can still kill me like everyone else can, but I'm very tiny.
Be able to use things from like Perfect Heist 2, Gary's mod. Be able to use those type of classes in Goose Goose Duck,
That
or
would
even
be,
Among Us.
that would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Among Us could definitely use it. They don't have extra classes other than the Guardian Angel, the
Well,
Scientist.
they do have mods for Among Us, but it's only PC.
Right.
Just off mobile, right?
Yeah, not mobile. So if everybody was on PC, they could do it. But we have people who run it on PC. We have people who run it on the Switch. We have people who run it on the. I believe someone's even running it on the Xbox or the PS4 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we got people running them all different systems, and only one of those systems can mod it.
Yep.
How about you, Necro? Another game, perhaps, or a mod idea or whatnot?
So I was thinking, something for like Sunken Land. Maybe to add different kind of weaponry. I know it's still an early access game, but like, yeah, and we're playing 7 Days to Die and Project Zomboid, who have mod capabilities,
Mhm.
but and they're still early access
Right. I fully agree.
for Sunken Land.
And that's one we could talk to Michelle about because Michelle knows people on the inside as well.
Right.
Boy, it would be pretty fun if I could say, take that dang machine gun that you can't move from your damn island and break it off its damn mast and bring it with me.
Yeah.
Or maybe put one of those on the boat. Could you imagine
Yeah.
pulling up with a rowboat with a freaking 50 caliber machine gun attached to it? Covering fire! I cover them with lead. Rebel.
I had one, and now I lost it.
Would you like to tag in
A
the sub?
mod for Brawlhalla.
Oh, good lord. What do you need for
What would this
Brawlhalla?
mod be?
An in-game mic, as well as being able to have cross-play friends.
Okay, the crossplay friends.
Instead of only being able to have friends on the same thing as what you play on.
Okay, crossplay friends. I like that idea. The online microphone, however, oh, that would just destroy the game.
I know.
There would just be so much. It would just become a vile game after like 20 minutes. Hey, mom.
You're fucking trash!
Oh yeah. Any ideas for mods and games you'd like to see? Even this game.
Oh, okay, I got one now. I got it back.
1 second ago.
The ability to sell your damn furniture.
Okay, yeah. So Mahler's playing Polya once
I
again.
agree.
And one of the things you can't do in Polya is sell the furniture you make. You can only delete it. You should like to have it sold. If you're listening from us, Polya, get to it, please. Thank you. You were saying, Rebel?
I was gonna say the same thing for Disney Dream Valley.
What's that? The ability to talk in game?
No, it's the ability to sell the furniture that you don't need.
Oh yeah. What is with these games recently? You not being able to sell furniture. People literally create furniture to sell it. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes. Hell,
I have a friend who accidentally bought 300 tables and is now stuck with 300 tables.
Oh, jeez.
I'm
delete
sorry, that's
character,
funny.
delete character, and make a new one. Right like that. There's a character in Mama Bear's game who sells furniture. She makes it and sells it. But you can make it, but you cannot sell it. Now, I have to talk about Project Zomboid again because I have a nit to pick, and I'm very grumpy about it.
Daddy, I can't finish yet. Can I put ice cream?
Anyways, as I was saying before my daughter decided to yell at my dog for not eating peanut butter ice cream, for all you modders out there who are making traits and classes in Project Zomboid, I have to say shame on every one of you. Shame, shamey, shame, shame, shame. Where are all the mods that help farmers? Where are all the mods that help medics? Where are all the mods that help tailors? Juggernaut can play a character who can get maxed lumberjack and carpentry and still have points left over. That could get somebody who could create cars and bombs that explode and still have enough points to boost his strength. But if I want to be a medic, oh no, 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 no. What if I want to become a tailor? That's a funny one, huh? How about a farmer? One of the most important professions in the game. Bupkis. Bupkis. And it's all on you guys. You build the we're stronger than hell mods. You build the, hey, all we're going to do is add new jobs that are all going to be soldiers or veterans. No problem, I enjoy veterans. But the point is, like, you got to throw a little bit of a curveball to the classes that nobody else is leveling up. Some of those classes are just as important. What about here's one. Throw in a new skill. Let's call it animal handling, because they're obviously taking forever to bring out the animal husbandry. No offense, Project Zomboid. No offense. Take your time. Take your time. You know, we have pickaxes in the game for mining, and no mining skill. We have weapons in the game that you could make if you had a blacksmith skill. How about an animal handling skill for handling animals? How about just an ability to just dig a hole fast and bury a corpse in it? Could we use the corpse? Ooh, I got one. Here, guys, I want you to make a mod where if you bury a zombie in the ground, you can then plant crops on top of it.
Fertilizer.
Fertilizer! Zombie fertilizer mod. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Speaking of this is going to be completely off topic quick. But, so, I want to say almost like 2 months ago, I think a deer got smoked kind of, like right by the Penn Hotel there.
Yeah.
And the thing is no one's cleaned it up. So, it went from a deer carcass to what looked like a dog carcass to what now my mom said, I think it looks like a skunk carcass.
Oh, the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh. But what I mean by that is, like, they've been talking about, oh, we're going to give you guys the ability to hunt. Where is it? Or we're going to give you guys the ability to mine and the animal husbandry and blacksmithing. And where are they? They're in mods. But unfortunately, you numbnuts out there who don't like the idea of it, I know who you are. If you look, I'm subscribed to like 40% of your damn library of mods. I know who you good characters are. I know who you modders are. Where is my medic skill boosting traits? Where's my badass hunting skill trait? Come on, guys. They literally have a mod called Pocket Kittens. Why can't we have Pocket Puppies? Huh? Just
Sorry,
get some.
my mind went dirty when you said.
Yeah, I know
pocket.
your mind went dirty. Your mind goes dirty if somebody says Snoop Tube. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, like, okay, we get it. We have skills for weapons. Okay, we have tons of them. We have skills for sneaking, ungodly amounts of them. We have skills that build your muscle mass, build your fitness, build how much you can carry. We got them. But please, how about a skill that helps you sew better or something? What about a skill that helps you first aid better so you can save people who constantly throw themselves into the middle of zombie hordes and get mauled to death?
DG.
I was just about to say.
You know who I'm talking about. I didn't have to bring his name out, and Necro didn't either. Necro knew who we were talking about. Now, what about a skill that just helps farmers? God damn! We have a skill that lets you go through garbage cans to find food, but we do not have a skill that allows a farmer to grow slightly more crops. We have a skill that can make you run 30% faster and use 50% less stamina, but not one that says you can dig up the ground faster. These are not the most important skills in the game. They are the most important skills in the game. Farming keeps you alive. Because if you don't have food, you gotta starve to death. And then you gotta start eating zombies, and that's just horrible.
Yep.
Sorry, I just had to let that little rant go. I apologize. Juggernaut, please. It's your turn.
I have
First
a
aid
mod
traits,
for
people! First aid traits! I'm sorry, Chuck.
Juggernaut?
I have a mod that both me and Rebel would use and abuse, and it's for the game Golf with Your Friends.
Oh, good gravy.
2 words. 0 gravity.
No. That's
That would be fun.
that's one mistake on the Worms mod from never touching down again. You're on the Worms map and that holy hand grenade hits you, it's game over. You might as well just quit now. Dear sweet monkeys, that is terrifying. Fun as hell though. I'd play it. 10 out of 10, I'd play it. Or at least reduced guy would be even fun too.
I actually you can do that though in the game, in the settings.
But still.
We want more.
Yeah.
Necro.
Hell, I want to be able to click on. I want to be able to drag that arrow back and be able to click on something that it gives you rocket boost with 0 gravity.
No! Dear sweet God, Necro, please.
So,
Farming traits!
I know.
I'm sorry, Necro, please continue.
I know Kyle's played this game. It's called Binding of Isaac.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk away now.
Hang on. So, you know how there's multiplayer in Binding of Isaac?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I had an idea where one person is Isaac and one person is every boss.
Ooh.
Why would you want to do that to yourself?
Because I would love to troll Deathgasm.
Okay, you can troll Deathgasm with a Tootsie Roll at this point in time. Anyway.
Think about the randomness of, hey, I know every move he does. Wait, you're doing that all out of whack! No! I can't predict you!
That's funny. That is funny, I won't lie. The only way I would make that mod work is if I could play as the bosses and then choose what item I drop. Then I would be screwing with everybody. Alright, and Rebel once more?
Okay.
Tailoring, for God's sakes! Sorry.
I think it would be...
Go on, Rebel.
I think it would be fun if there was a mod to where, like, with the Batman Arkham Knight games and stuff like that, where you could switch it up and play the whole game through as, like, one of the villains. Instead of as Batman.
Let me guess, as Harley Quinn.
No, I was going to say the Joker.
Why would you want to play through as...
Think about it.
I am, and I'm confused.
Instead of all of Batman stuff, you get to do all the Joker stuff. So instead of throwing battering, you get to throw teeth. And they get to bite like your enemy's butts or whatever.
So Necro, what are your thoughts of playing that kind of mod?
Intriguing, but I don't know.
Is there more than just the Joker you can play?
Yeah, it'd be all the other. You could choose from all the other villains to play through as well.
Okay, Sub.
So,
what's the next mod idea?
The next mod idea?
Yeah.
A mod that lets you create game modes in Dead by Daylight. And have it be able to be played by others.
Interesting. So you're not talking about the 2v8, right? You're not talking 2v8. You're talking about other mods.
Yeah, other than the 2v8.
Okay. like to see different game modes, and that we made one. Me, Jug, Necro, and the others, we made a game mode in that. We called it Boogeyman Hide and Seek.
Yep.
I still hate that damn game mode. It's terrifying. You never know if you can get found or not, you know? Necro just picks a random locker, and it's like, are you in there? No, you know. Oh, you are there. Ha! Hangs on the hook. Maya, any ideas of a mod you'd like to see? Okay. I'll throw another one into the water, if I may. So this is kind of a confidential one. I don't think people are going to enjoy it very much, but 7 Days to Die. Could we get? Don't shoot, okay? Could we get? You know, maybe, possibly, a little more realism with these zombies. We literally have zombies that can fall down shafts that will kill you instantaneously. They hit the ground and they take no damage, and they keep running right at you. These are zombies that are literally soaking up hundreds of rounds that would put a man or a woman down instantly, you know? I watched Jug one time. He had a shotgun. I can't remember what shotgun he had. And this one zombie came towards him, and he shot the zombie in the knees 4 times before it finally fell down and got back up. It got back up. He put enough firepower into its knees that it shouldn't have had knees anymore. It should have been stumping at him, you know? Now, just a little more realism with the gameplay. I understand that the game is in alpha for how many years? And I understand that the developers went from making it a fun-to-play, choose-your-own-adventure game to a play-our-way-or-you-sucked level. But could we just get a little bit more realism in it? They're already talking about bringing Alpha 22 out. You know, wow. Alpha 20 stayed around for about 6 to 8 years. Nobody wanted to touch it. Then they bring out Subject 21, and now less than a year later, let's put to a different game mode. The modding community is what's keeping Alpha 20 alive. That's what it is. But just some more realism, you know. What about traps? Okay, so we have these traps in the game that are basically giant rotating blades. Zombies can run into them, and somehow, and these blades look like they weigh a ton of weight. Like, I don't know how much things weigh, but they look like they weigh a lot. And somehow the zombies break the blades off by running into them. Have you ever put a piece of wood on a table saw and turned it on and it broke the table saw? No, usually it gets chewed up by the table saw. So why is the table saw on the ground not cutting the zombies up?
The only way I could see it is if they had that stop, that if flesh touched it, it stopped the blade and dropped it down.
Right, but these are literally, you make them out of spare parts and freaking axle grease.
I know.
We have a spike launcher that launches the spike as it dictates. It's about 20 millimeters long. That's a big spike to be fired at you at full speed. And there are zombies who I've seen getting shot by them and walk past them. How? If I remember, I turned the same weapon on poor Juggernaut, and he died after 3 hits. Meanwhile, a scrawny zombie who looks like he is suffering from some kind of major neurological disaster gets hit by about 60 of them, turns the corner, and keeps walking towards us. How? If it can kill Jug in 3 hits, it should kill a zombie in 3 hits.
Or less.
Right. So basically, guys.
And I was wearing what? Full steel armor?
Full steel plate armor. And you were facing it when I turned it on. It killed you. It just straight up just annihilated you. Juggernaut, what do we got in the next mod idea?
One for 7 Days to Die.
And that one is?
How about we certain areas for boss strengths for different areas. Like a Yeti or whatever, a Yeti zombie in the Arctic would be a hell of a lot stronger than a Yeti boss in, say, the forest.
Okay, I can see that. Yep. Some bosses that their power and everything are based on the area they're in. Okay, that's a functional thing. I like that. As long as they have good drops. If they don't get good drops, I'm just gonna drop on them. Air supply drop. Necro.
Okay, so this is gonna be kind of rant, but 7 Days to Die.
Ah, continue 7 days to die.
How about instead of creating Alpha 22, you delete Alpha 21, go back to 20.7, and then let all the mods be able to be transferred that everyone's created from Alpha 21 back to 20.7, and then put it into the full fucking game where everyone loves.
Yeah, that works pretty well. Yeah, I like that one. We used to love 7 days to die. We used to love that game, and then they brought up freaking Alpha 21, and I said, "All right," and I played it for 2 hours, and I said, "Nope," and I put it down.
Yeah.
How about you, Rebel?
Apparently, a mod where you could beat up and or unalive Tom Nook in Animal Crossing.
You come from behind him with a shovel and drag him off into the river and drown him in the freaking ocean. His body goes floating
Pretty
over the
much.
island. Oh god, that's both terrifying, and I would download it, no problem. I would download that, no problem. As long as I can make sure I take his kids out too. They're all good, greedy bastards like he is. Nah, Tom Nook's actually a great guy. Yes, surprised to hear me say that. Tom Nook is a great guy. Because he never expects you to pay him back. Like, it's 10,000 bells, I charged you, and you can pay it back whenever you want. Man, I wish I could get a $10,000 loan and them tell me, hey, you can pay it back whenever you want. I would love that. Alright, how about you, Sub? Any ideas for a mod?
Hmm. A mod for any kind of killing game where you could have the confetti mod from Minecraft for the creepers. Only because I think it would be super funny to kill a zombie in Call of Duty and just see it explode into confetti.
It would definitely be called.
Or you're playing a multiplayer match and your opponent gets killed by you and they explode into confetti.
That would be funny right there. I like that. That's hilarious.
So you want something even? You want to picture something even funnier?
What?
Facing off against Hitler at the end of the original Wolfenstein and having him explode into confetti.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
So,
That's why I didn't specify any actual game. That was just I used examples because I think that would be funny for any kind of game where you have to kill a character or an enemy.
I got one for you guys. This one might surprise you. This is a mod idea I have for Dead by Daylight. Okay?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but go with me on this one.
Again.
No, go with me on this one. Go with me on this one, okay? The idea is that you can add fan-made heroes with perks and fan-made villains. Do you remember the Pennywise clip I showed you?
Yep.
Could you imagine running around on that map being chased by that character?
It would have to be the original. I'm sorry.
Well, even so,
Yep.
you could buy skin for it. Give them an option. And wait, let me go over this. And if the mod becomes good enough, then the creators could actually pay the person to put the character in full game. There, I'm helping two things out.
Yep.
Just saying, I think that would be amazing because I've seen the Predator mods, I've seen the Five Nights at Freddy's mods, I've seen the excuse me, the original Jason mod. I'd be playing characters. How about you, Jug?
All right, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. And if they're watching, they're watching. If they aren't, let someone tell them about it.
Okay.
This goes out to Nintendo and the Pokemon Company.
Oh no, no, no! Don't bring freaking fake Tendo in here.
Allow mods to have some of the original Pokemon that have been made for something like, I don't know, Pokemon Uranium into the game.
No, no, no! Don't bring
Actually,
Phil
allow
Tendo.
modding into the game.
Don't bring Phil Tendo into this. Phil Tendo destroys things like that. Phil Tendo doesn't like people having fun at their expense. Phil Tendo does not like giving modders everything. That's why Phil Tendo is a failing company right now. Well, companies like PlayStation and Xbox are skyrocketing, and they have even told Nintendo when Nintendo came on stage the one year that they wanted competition on stage, not Phil Tendo. And the crowd booed the sponsor from Nintendo off the stage. Booed him off the stage. Phil Tendo, if you're listening, we don't like you. We liked you back when you were Nintendo.
You used to.
We liked you back
You
when
used
you
to
were.
like them.
Yeah, we used to like you guys back when you were family, fun, and friendly. Not let's dump everything else out as fast as possible and cause high amounts of money on it. They still haven't fixed Pokemon freaking not Sapphire, Pokemon Violet and what's it, Violet and Scarlet. They still
Violet
haven't
and
fixed
Sapphire.
it. They haven't fixed any of them. They're bringing out a brand new system, but they're not talking about it. They're not telling people when it's going to be released. It's just going to pop up. It's going to be like the damn Wii 2. The Wii U, which was a failed creation because they rushed it again. I grew up with Nintendo. Nintendo was the second system I ever owned, right behind Atari. Back in the day, Nintendo was a monster. It had the funnest, greatest games that would spend time on them, and now rush it out the door, 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 make money, make money, make money, and why are we failing? I know we're failing because the fan community is making games at our expense and selling them for free. Get rid of them. F you. You, Feltendo. That's why you're Feltendo. Sorry. Do go on. Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe it's your turn, Necro.
Okay. So this one's gonna be for Freddy Fazbear.
Okay.
Nights of Freddy's.
Okay.
But so a while ago, I think it was like last year or the year before,
Mm-hmm.
there was an amazing movie that came out called Willy's Wonderland. And the cleaning guy from Willy's Wonderland in Five Nights at Freddy's.
So it's basically how to destroy a Freddy's Fazbear character.
Yes.
That was such a good movie, I can't lie.
Yes.
And he didn't speak.
Oh, not once. Not once. It was just such a badass character. And he had, what was he, like Mountain Dew or whatever it is? Like he was obsessed with just drinking Mountain Dew.
Something like that.
And it was just, oh, time for my break, and just walks away from the killing monsters. Just like, I'll be back. Break time's over. Gah, 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 gah. Ah.
Yep.
Oh, man. I have a stupid idea. I'm just going to throw this out here real quick. Could we have the Ghostbusters take on Freddy's Fazbear? I mean, all the electronic suits just have kids trapped in them. Kids' souls. You can just suck them out and put them in the box, and that's it. Is Rebel back, or do we have Sub in the wheel?
Yes, I'm back.
Back to you, Rebel.
I don't know. I had one again and I lost it.
Well, you look for it, Sub. It's your turn.
A mod for Dead Souls for fan created monsters and weapons
That could be nice.
and
Dead Souls was a
skill.
pretty fun game.
Especially since it's basically at the end where they're pretty much going to move on to the next project. Since they've already put how many years into Dead Cells, which I do appreciate, by the way.
I like the game.
Oh, the game. I actually was streaming it earlier.
Rebel, do you need a few minutes?
Um,
We can go around again if you want.
no, I got it. It sounds stupid, but I think it would be funny. A mod for like Call of Duty where you like can change the bullets instead of them being bullets, be like exploding bubbles.
Ah! What the hell? My eyes! Ah! Hits a wall and falls over.
Yeah.
Bubblicious killing spree. Bubble spree.
I guess that brings new wording to the phrase bubble beam.
Not Mr. Bubbles.
Mr. Bubbles! Okay. So I have a mod idea that every time you run into a new monster, you hear Necker go, "What the fuck is that? Just kidding. No, that's not, no. I am literally joking about that one, Necker. I'm joking.
Trying to throw my idea in Kaiju.
So my idea is actually for mods for Elden Rings, where it allows you to bring items and weapons and armor from other Dark Souls games into Elden Rings. I would love to be running around that map with some really, really nifty weapons. Where's my was it my demon sword, the demon soul, demon flame, something like that. Maybe walking around with the Sekiro gauntlet with all the different weapons built into it to fire at the enemies, flying around the map with a grappling hook. I'm just saying, you could have a lot of fun modding that game up. It's already designed for physics. You can just dominate from there. Perhaps the Juggernaut has more. Juggernaut.
All right, Necro. This is a joke, and I really don't mean it. Mod for Dark Souls that every time your character dies, you hear the manly screams of manliness.
I would download that for Mama Bear. I would download that for Mama Bear. It'd be in the mod folder when she starts in 4 more subscriptions. 4 more subscribers, Mama Bear starts it. I would so download it.
No.
Every time she dies, just Necro screaming maliciously in the background. Oh, I'd do it.
It would be for like Fortnite. There are the game modes that you have, like you have the arcade and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
For like prop hunt, being able to jump into one of the arcade machines and be able to play a video game like, I don't know, Turbo Pug.
Oh God!
Yes.
Yes.
Just has a clip on the head of the pug as Necro's face, and it's called Necro Pug.
or how about how about you're walking past the machine and you see the high score? It's Turbo Pug and it says Necro.
Wow,
Oh, you're telling Junkies #1. So cute.
Right. All joking aside. All joking aside.
Oh. Whew.
All right. I would actually want a mod for WWE 2K24.
Okay.
that allows you to bring in your created characters from any of the past WWE 2K games, so you don't have to recreate them.
I like that one. I can sit on that one. That's a good one. Right
Simple
there.
and effective. I like that.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I create the same damn character every time the new game comes out. The same guy every damn time. And then, oh no, well, it's over. Well, time to start creating the brand new character, and I'm creating the new character in the new game all over again.
Yep.
Macaroni.
So, I'm gonna take another shot at failed Nintendo here.
Oh boy.
Really trying to poke the bear, huh?
How about killing Navi at the beginning of Ocarina of Time?
To shut up.
Yeah,
Kill it.
yeah.
Burn it with
I
fire.
was gonna say kill with fire, yeah. But people will defend that. Oh, you don't know. She's just yes, falling. I've played the game since I was like 16. I know what she's gonna say, where she's gonna say it, when she's gonna say it. Just let me shut her up.
Hey,
Or-
look over there. Hey, you're not giving me attention.
Hey,
Hey,
this stick
I'm
will
an
help you
attention
if you
whore.
set it on fire. 3 minutes later. Hey, this stick over here will help you set things on fire. I heard you the first time.
Hang on,
I'd
let me
wa-
test that out. Navi, hold still.
I'd want to put something in the older Zelda games as a troll to the players, where it's like mute Navi. You press it. You thought you could mute me, didn't you?
Huh.
I got an idea. Let's replace Navi with Jay from Jay and Silent Bob.
I like that much better.
Ooh, look over there, Snoochie Boochie!
Hey, dumbass! I told you to look over there.
No, nope. The one who played, uh, the one who played Nick Fury.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, as Navi.
I
Oh, no.
said, listen
Oh
to me.
no.
I am warning you.
Morgan Freeman. As Navi.
Sorry, I wouldn't move my spot so I could just hear him keep talking.
Yes.
You
Are
realize you
you
were supposed
deaf?
to be playing a game,
And
right?
then Navi pulls out a gun. Move or I will shoot you. And you don't move, it just blows your brains out and you have to restart. I warned you, motherfucker. I warned you. I will kill you again.
Probably.
That was one of the kids. I don't know whose it was.
You wake up, there's Navi with a pillow over your face. Are you gonna play the game this side?
Die. How about we just give Link a gun? That would save Zelda real fast. You didn't grab the other Triforce pieces, so then I'm in. Oh, what the hell? I cast
I got
gun.
upgrade. I got upgrade to motherfucker.
Yeah. So, Rebel, how's it going?
Good. A mod for Spyro where his controls are easier when he's in the flying levels.
Ah, yes. God, I hated Spyro's flying levels.
I agree.
Yes.
Okay, I can vouch for that. Yeah. How you sub?
A less clunky control mod for Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, tank controls were not what Crash Bandicoot needed. So,
What?
I think, yeah, tank controls were not what Crash Bandicoot needed. He needed something better.
I mean, they remade it. Why didn't they fix the controls? Like, seriously.
If it's not broke, fix it. It was the #1 complaint. My goodness. Did Fail Tendo get into that? Was that a Fail Tendo thing? No, just making sure. All right, just making sure.
No, that was a Sony thing.
I'm just
It was
making sure.
actually a Sony thing.
It sounds like they may have handed it off to Failtendo, because that's what Failtendo's been known to do. Um, so I have a ridiculous idea. It's a mod idea I have for Project Zomboid, and it's TMOG costumes that will give you a bonus to a perk or two. Like if you wear the kaiju helmet, the kaiju clothes, and the kaiju pants that comes with a tail, I'd say you get like +1 to your first aid, +1 to your sewing, and +1 to like I don't know short blunt or something like that, or smoke up blunt, whatever you want. Mama bears would be a little bear costume that would give you like pluses to farming and cooking and everything. Jugs would just be this big, muscular, brawling man with an axe, and you have bonuses to axes and axes and axes. I'm just kidding, joking. You know what I'm talking about? Just like a TMOG collection where each set of armor gave you a perk, and you can mix and match them to get different perks. And Juggernaut.
I know it's not just for one in particular game, but I'd like to see a mod that it would be a mod that you can use. Let's say for Five Nights at Freddy's, you get someone that looks like Markiplier, a YouTuber that is well known for certain games. You have their likeness appear in the game.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Five Nights at Markiplier's. Look out!
Like that, I like that.
I had a
Like I
similar.
said, it wouldn't just be for one game in particular. It would
be for the series.
see what you're playing.
I had a similar idea to that where it was a voice pack where as you're playing, like they start giving out hints like, what's that sound? It sounds like Foxy, something like that. You can have Markiplier, you can have Jacksepticeye, you can have 8-Bit Ryan, you can have I'm pretty sure Sips played it. I think Sips played it. You can have all those different voice action lines. That could be very fun actually. That could be fun. Yes, I did it! I am the king of Five Nights at Freddy's! It'd just be Markiplier's voice. Little Necrolite.
Since we're kind of famous on YouTube for these videos, I would like to see the TMOG cast here and all the others that belong with us actually have classes for the robbers and cops and perfect nights too.
Oh.
That would be interesting.
Necro, you be quiet because I have an interesting topic about that to speak about later.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It was an idea I wanted to bring up to you guys, so. You know.
You okay there, Kaiju?
What?
What? You okay?
Okay, so then I'll go with a different one.
Okay.
How about for the same idea, but it would be starting characters for Don't Starve Together.
That would be fun. I would love someone to make a kaiju character. God, now
Be a little dinosaur.
I'm writing. I gotta write things down. Give me a second here, guys. I gotta write things down. Y'all's ruining me here.
You chose this.
I know. Sorry. Please keep going, Necro. Other ideas. Keep going. Wink.
Okay, well, I can throw out another one.
Of course you can.
Our own factions in the Might of Magic series.
Oh yes, I like that idea too.
I'd love to see their own factions and say, I don't know, Warhammer.
Ooh, that could be a fun one. I mean, yes, go on. Don't mind that my face keeps lighting up every time you bring up one of these ideas. I'm most certainly not doing anything in the background.
As you roll the d20.
I roll a T20. Yes.
Got you. I have something to discuss with you tomorrow after our recording, if you know what I mean.
That's fine. That's fine. I have something to discuss with everybody after this. So.
Hmm.
All right. So is that
You're rich
everything
and
then,
you're getting
bro?
help.
Yes, I'm done giving you ideas at the
I
moment.
don't know what you're talking about. Rebel Vanity, you're up.
Okay, so my ideas for Golf with Friends.
Oh no.
You know how, like, when you hit one of the perks things, it just gives it to you at random?
Yes.
Where I have an idea where it gives you a choice of three and it adds one, like a new one, where you can block the hole.
Like some kind of like iron pan where when you fall down there, it lids like a manhole cover until somebody rolls over it or something.
Yes,
Oh, that would be
yes.
dirty. That we can't give that power to Juggernaut. That would be too dirty. We know Juggernaut would be bouncing around until he found that power up. They're going right to the hole. Molly would be too. I know she. I know her. I can see that smile on her face. She'd do it.
No. I would do it right as you're hitting for your shot to try and get the hole in one. Cover.
Yeah. Yeah. No, make it one of those springs. You know, one of those hidden in the ground springs. Boing, 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 just send them into the orbit. You know. Ah!
How about I have another one for golf with your friends, but I'll wait on that one.
Okay. So, I do know that there's a sneaky subliminal around here somewhere. Does he have an idea?
He's thinking. There's a lot of smoke coming out of his ears.
Well,
No, it's ending up on my screen and Necros.
Oh God, it's spreading. It's
Yeah.
all over Hazelton. Run, you guys! Subliminal thinking's causing natural global disasters.
No, he don't have one.
All right, then I will go back with my 500th out of 10 million that I've been thinking about this whole time. I have an idea for. Let's go back into it and say it again. Project Zomboid. I would like them to make a mod that can allow you to make your own custom profession. Give you the ability to pick up a few points of free spots, put them on, save it, mail it in. There. Now you don't have to worry about giving me any more freaking first aid perks. I'll make them myself. Make them myself.
Well, come on. Oh, come on. Look at the new mod that came out. VHS tapes with,
Oh, that one. I thought you were talking about a different. I thought you were talking about the Everyone Loves Jug mod. Where they decided to make Lumberjack the most overpowered class in the game and give you a literal shotgun with an axe attached to it. Yes, Jug. Yes. The
I
only
don't know what you're talking about.
The only way they could have made it better is if they gave you an army to come and cut down trees with you. All right, so slug around the Jug.
A golf with your friends mod
Ugh.
that wherever the hole is, there are 4 holes around it that cause you to gain 2 strokes.
Just think about that mod has given me 2 strokes.
Kyle.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
That was only the first one.
Kyle.
I'm back again. Oh, I was wrong. Here comes 3.
That was the one for good luck.
That's my utter your screen.
No, but seriously, it would add holes around it to cause your score to go up by
Juggernaut,
a
I'm
certain
pretty
number
sure
of points.
I'm pretty sure
And
you know that I don't
and
lose any
every
health.
time you hit it in the wrong one, it adds 2 more.
No, I
Yes.
think every time you hit the wrong one, it should move the actual hole to a different one. Not just to screw with you, but to screw with everybody.
And there's no flag that shows you which is the real hole.
There's a flag held above, just daddling there.
Hmm.
Necro.
Okay.
Next up.
So, for Borderlands, any one of them, it doesn't really matter, but we have a lot of people that cover Borderlands material. So why not actually have their either like their YouTube or them themselves as skins?
Oh, that would be nice. It'd be nice to see Rust Bucket actually get into the game because I've been watching him for a while. He does all the back like the background stories and everything on them. It'd be great to see him as an actual skin, or even just a voiced in character would be great. Yeah.
Killer 6, Jolts Dude, they
Yes.
cover a lot.
Yes.
Fucking Run.
Rebel.
This is another one for golf with your friends.
Oh my goodness, I
Okay, you
could've
know
seen
how
it.
with the randomizer,
Yes.
it does everybody,
Okay.
but how about if you could just choose one person that it messes with?
Ooh, that's broken.
Hey, Jimmy Neutron.
Have you seen the new cartoon they're thinking of coming out with Jimmy Neutron?
No.
Oh my goodness. Just quick off the side. I really wish I remembered who started it. It was a creator who did the Big City Greens TV show, the cartoon series. And he
Okay.
was talking to a bunch of random artists, and they got together and designed they took the first episode and remade it in this really cool art form, and kept the voices in, and it's so good that there's like 300,000 people currently demanding they make a brand new Jimmy Neutron series.
Huh.
Just thought I'd ask. So continue where you were. Sorry, just continue where you were.
Okay.
You okay?
Huh?
Rebel. Is that it? You just want
Yes.
to mess with people?
Yes.
So why are you going after me all the time?
Because your reaction's funny.
Just targeting me. Subby!
A mod for Dead by Daylight
That does.
where you could have the twins cosmetically changed into Invader Zim and Gur.
I like that. I like that. Only if they're voiced as well.
Of course, of course.
Then
You
I
can't
would-
do it without the voice.
So we actually have a reason to play as the twins. That's what you're saying. We'd actually have a reason to play as the twins.
Correct.
Oh shit! I mean, if that's the case, we need to find out how to get some of the other characters that nobody wants to play as good. Can we get one for the clown?
I mean, to be honest, I'd probably be only running around as Gur, which would obviously be the little guy.
I got one. Let's get
So
a
all you would
skin.
hear.
Let's get a skin of Uncle Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender and have him be the clown. Just walking around
Yes.
speaking words of wisdom at everybody. You wouldn't want to run from him. You'd want to get killed by him.
So basically, you have a mod that can bring any cartoon that you used to watch of the character as the killer.
I
Uh,
like that.
I
That sounds like a fun one. I mean,
I'd make the clown into the original Pennywise.
then we're gonna turn
Well,
Pennywise
here's
when
a
he comes
quote.
out from my mod. Ah.
The pig
Okay.
as Speed Racer.
No.
Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer.
All right, I'll jump into another one I have. Okay. So this one goes out to a little well-known game. called the Heroes of Might and Magic. What was that? What was that last one we played? Was it 6 or 7 or whatnot? What was that last one, that girl?
Uh, 6 was the last one we played that was god awful. 5 was the last good one.
Okay. This is a mod for 6. The hell?
Was that a sneeze? Was that he
Yes.
dying? I'm not sure.
That was a sneeze.
I think he just cursed me out. God damn.
Bless you.
Jeez. So the idea
And,
is
Father, Son, Holy Spirit, let's get
the idea is we take the original way you played Heroes of Might and Magic 4, 5, and 3, and we just make Heroes of Might and Magic 6, but with that play style. You know, back when it was good to play the game and fun to play the game and wonderful to play the game and a great game and a wonderful game and an amazing game, and then they brought up this piece of
Yeah.
Get on that, Heroes of Might and Magic. I'm all for it.
Speaking of which, where's 7?
They canceled because 6 didn't sell well. 6 sold so poorly, I think they sold the company.
Damn.
Little Juggernaut! Jugger is.
Mods for Fallout New Vegas. Have there be a mod that you can go. I know it's going to be really, really dumb.
You don't know until you say it, man. I'm listening.
Time travel back to old Vegas.
That is actually a very rich, interesting, and not stupid idea at all.
Right, I agree.
Juggernaut, you gotta stop putting yourself down. That's a great idea. I'd love to have a mod that lets me go back to old Vegas. Remember, this is their universe isn't our universe. So, like, there's no telling what old Vegas was like. It could have been amazing. It could have been a shithole. We don't know. I like the
I
idea.
forget which DLC it was, but it made you like travel back in time or whatnot.
It was the Blood Monies. No, that was that was New Vegas, wasn't it?
No. Well, that was New Vegas, the one you're talking about, but they didn't travel back to the past. They just traveled to a new location that was left in the past.
Right, so they could actually have that as like it.
The jump off point.
Yeah, I like the idea. That's a great idea, Jug. What are you talking about? That's a bad idea. Shut up. Stop being mean to yourself. That was a great idea. Smack.
Okay.
You're talking about the same game where you can get a character onto your team who has tits so big you can't see her head, and that she can kill everybody with a knife. I'm just saying, like, you gotta be honest, like, there are some horrible mods for New Vegas.
Yeah.
There are some really good ones, though. I ain't gonna lie. There are some really good ones, like Hope. One of the best characters you can have with you, or Nineballer, another great character you can have with you. Or the ability to have 3 firearms because of the 3-armed man trait that they invented. That's terrifying. Speaking of terrifying, Necro!
Hello. So okay, I got an idea for a mod, and I think anyone that has played the Fable series could be with this. So you know how they have Fable Anniversary? Yeah, just make it the first 2 games.
What's wrong with the 3rd game?
Everything. It doesn't exist.
Okay. Rebel.
Oh wait, actually, as a more serious one though, having less voice dialogue for your fellow flyers in Star Fox.
Yay! Yay!
Because God, they were almost as bad as now.
My armpit. Ah.
See? You like tickle
actually jabbed me in the freaking armpit nerve. Yeah, quit. Please go on, Necro. I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
Or Rebel,
Did you
sorry.
get all that?
Yeah.
Rebel.
Okay. Mine's for Slime Rancher.
Oh.
A mod for unlimited energy for your jetpack.
Oh, so you can fly everywhere again? I'm noticing you have a thing about games that have limits.
No, because you have to grind to get it to last long enough to fly to places that are secret.
Yes.
That's the point of being a secret.
And if you don't have enough juice, you fall into the water and you die.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
It's the game.
And that's the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to think.
I'll give it to you, Rebel. I'll give it to you. It's an idea. I'll give it to you. It's an idea. Sub.
A mod where you, depending on what fighting game you're playing, you could play against other fighting game characters. Like, say, Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat versus Capcom. And depending on which game you're playing is the game style that you have to adhere by. Like, say, 3D version of Mortal Kombat. Instead of your Street Fighter being 2D, they're now 3D. Or, you know what I mean.
Hmm?
Or, say, you're playing Street Fighter and it's 2D, and you want to play against someone that's playing a Mortal Kombat character, they're now 2D as well.
Gotcha.
Did I hurt your brain a little?
Not particularly. I have actually played a game like that. I'm just trying to remember the title for it. It's been around for so long. I'm trying to actually remember the name of the game. I think it was called Mumin or something like that. Mugen. Yeah, you're talking about Mugen.
I am?
Yeah, you're talking about Mugen the fighting game. Yeah. Mugen
Did
the
not know.
infinite fighting game. Yeah. Hang on. I'll shoot you a message in the on the side chat so you can see it. I mean, it's not exactly what you're saying, but if you're looking for something that's an interesting little game, there, let me heads up on this. This is fun as hell.
Or how about that My Little Pony fighting game that you were talking about?
That game's fun.
I want to try it. It sounds fun.
And there's also
I want to shoot someone.
There's also Fighting Herds. Fighting Herds is a fun
Have
game.
it.
You have it?
Yeah.
That's a fun game. I like that one. Oh, what the heck is happening to my damn monitor here? Yeah, look at this. Okay.
I don't understand the online aspect.
What do you mean?
I try to fight people and then it just does a little mini fight rather than me actually getting to fight them.
Oh yeah, it was. Some of them weren't really designed for it. But if you take a look at Mugen, you'll see they have hundreds of characters. You can literally have Akuma take on Michael Jackson. You can have Starscream being attacked by Kirby. It's such a messed up game. It's so fun. All right, so that was Sub? I mean, they don't have the same rule you do. The rule you have is that they have to fight the same rules. That's different. I like that. Okay, so I have a controversial one. I have one that may have some members of the team turn on me. And I am prepared. My idea is for a mod for a game called Fallout 76. Now put down your pitchforks and flaming torches. Put them down. Just let me speak. Let me speak, okay? Let me speak.
No.
No, just let me speak. We take the gotcha cards and throw them in the garbage. We take you can only use this equipment at a certain level and toss it into the trash can. We make the online part easier to get into. And Instead of having to do the stupid cards where you have to get a random level up, you just level up and pick a card.
Yeah.
What I just do? Oh, that's right. I just turned out Fallout 76 into Fallout 3, New Vegas, and God help me, Fallout 4. I made it fun. Oh my goodness, a mod could do that. Imagine if you got a mod that could do that. 76 would become a popular game again. It wouldn't be falling into the cesspool of existence that it is now. Juggernaut, you're Jugger up.
All right. Since we mentioned Navi in Link,
Yes.
and Necro mentioned, what was it, Star Fox?
Yep.
Let's go for the trifecta of annoying characters in video games.
Oh, you have to be more common than that. I know plenty of characters that are just as, if not more
I
annoying than those
give
characters.
you the Atari Jaguar.
What's the mod?
Where did you learn how to fly? Shut her up, kill her. Skylar, the green-faced bitch.
I know who you're talking about. I know. I'm noticing we have a lot of let's just kill the annoying character ideas here. Tom, Nook, Navi. We got a lot of unrequested anger in this group, don't we? A lot of
I
hatred
approve
for
this
these game characters.
I approve this message.
Oh, Necro, you're only approving it because you could turn it into one of your TV shows. The best versus the worst? Oh, man. Imagine best versus worst starfighters, and you have to have Slippy the Frog being in it. You just
God.
know people are going to straight up be cheering you on. Just saying. Jugger. Oh, wait, no, sorry, not Jugger. Rebel.
Speaking of annoying characters,
Oh, no. Here we go.
the option to set fire to the annoying fairy in Spyro.
I hope you're not talking about the dragonfly. I hope you're talking about the fairy.
The fairy.
Okay, just making sure, because I can't agree if you're going to be messing with my boy, the dragonfly.
No, I love the dragonfly.
Just saying.
The fairy needs to go frickin' zap herself.
A lot of unrequested hate in this group, isn't there? Damn. Y'all hate these characters. The character I hate the most is Albert Wesker. God damn, I feel less shallow all of a sudden. Sub, how about you, my friend? Do you have another annoying character you want to dive on?
Since they keep going on about annoying characters, a modded game where you fight as and against those said hated characters. So you have to pick the one you like the most. That's the worst. Out of all those hated characters, and hope the high heavens you get to face someone picking the one that you hate the most.
Gotcha. Maybe you could have a message that's just hunting.
So like it'd be Navi, Jar Jar Binks, because we know a lot of people hate Jar Jar Binks. I know you'd probably pick that as your fighting character.
I do not mess
the character
with,
that Jug just mentioned.
Jar Jar. No, I'm not gonna mess with Darth Jar Jar. No.
See?
Having someone like Jar Jar Binks.
It's simple. I have this theory. I have this running theory that Jar Jar Binks is actually the Dark Sith Lord all along.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, he is.
It's been proven.
And that he was every time he was screwing around with everybody, like everybody didn't realize it, but he was just screwing with everybody and just allowing the plan to keep going, and that Darth Palpatine was actually his apprentice. That's my belief.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why.
If you noticed in the one scene, what was it? Where there was the stormtroopers or whatever that fell off the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. That was him.
Oh yeah.
Causing it. And then there was the fact that he said something and all of a sudden they changed the subject.
Mm-hmm.
That was him using the
mind trick.
Force.
The mind trick.
Yep. Well, my best.
That was Jar Jar used the trick.
My favorite was the fact that he went from a comical character who couldn't speak properly, who could bounce around and fall and trip everywhere, and then in that one scene where he was announcing his public location in the council, and he was all straightforward and talking and not missing up a beat and everything like that. It's like, wait a minute, how did Jar Jar go from comical relief to the most serious character in the movie all of a sudden? It's a fucking Darth Jar Jar. Let's get back on subject, shall we? So, first of all, I want to talk about a game idea I had, and then I want to talk about my mod. So the game idea I had was I call it YouTube Rumble. We take the biggest YouTube stars, put them into the game, and give them attacks and abilities from their most well-known games. You know, maybe like Markiplier like points and like one of the Freddy characters chases you down or something like that. Lewis from
Bill.
from Blue Zephos could suddenly like pull like a pickaxe on you or something like that, like stuff like that. And then we could have a sequel, which could be called YouTube versus Twitch, where you get the best Twitch players and the best YouTube players, and you battle it out for supremacy. That being said, my idea was a mod for Project Zomboid. Oh, I know you guys are shocked too, aren't you? So my idea for Project Zomboid is, I think you should be able to find the actual power station, because they always talk about, like in the game, that the power station went down, they went to repair it, they couldn't. Like, I think you should be able to find the power and water station and be able to turn them back on and have the water go back flowing through again. You know, because eventually they shut off the power and eventually they shut off the water. So why not have a mod that has those two locations on them, where you have to battle through hordes of zombies and stuff, and you can go in and fix everything and turn it back on.
I like it.
Jugger Starer. Jugger there or Juggernaut?
Honestly.
What was that?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's your turn.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Look out, you've been poked from below too, look out!
Anyway,
The fart?
Rebel pulled a spring trick.
But what happened?
Rebel pulled a disappearing trick. It's not just sub.
She's going to bed.
Good night, Rebel!
Good night, Rebel.
Sorry for boring you so much.
I'm just tired from work.
Didn't mean to
Mod
bore ya.
that
Listen, I have the ability to put people to sleep by talking. I know, I've done it before.
in honor of the Borderlands movie that is coming out, they should have a voice pack that has all of the, like, Jack Black is as Claptrap.
Wait, Jack Black is going to be playing Claptrap?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I'd rather a voice pack mod of Voss. Bless you.
Keep going,
Have
Joe.
him on, just like in honor of the Borderlands movie.
Yeah?
Nice.
I can say that would be a fun one. What would you, Necro? Any fun ideas, Mr. Fun?
So there was this game called. Hang on, let me check the name quick here. It was called Bulletstorm.
Yes, Bulletstorm was an amazing game.
Yes, it was.
It has two of my favorite
See,
all-time weapons / equipment in it. The
But,
gravity boot and the lash.
But the thing is, it falls in the same universe as Gears of War.
What? Wait, what?
Well, similar games at least.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, do you know something that I don't know? Because I'm pretty sure that Bulletstorm was on Mars.
Yeah, but similar games. I mean, could have been from similar universes too. I'm not sure.
I mean, it could
Because
be.
some of the weapons were the same. Let's
Right.
face it, they had Lancer.
Right. Oh, go on. Go on.
Yeah, have fucking Marcus Phoenix's voice be the main character.
God. You're Marcus Phoenix hard on, ladies and gentlemen. Voice Marcus.
Yes.
I'd say.
Ah, shit! Now I'm pissed.
I'd say you could get Dom to voice the secondary character, but Dom fucking dies as a pussy. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. If you are a Dom fan from Gears of War, let me tell you something. No. No. If my wife here had been transformed into some kind of horribly damaged, mentally destroyed character, I would not think of putting a bullet in my head. I would think of putting a bullet in every fucker on the planet's head that was responsible for it, and everyone who knew them.
I mean, I was a fan of him in the first two, not the third.
No. Especially that fucking grizzly beard of his, that fuzz. Okay. Sub. Mod time.
I smell weed again.
No.
What the hell? I'm starting to
Okay.
smell too. What the fuck? It's traveling north! Oh
no! A mod that can let you play Pokemon Pathways on any device.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're doing there. Okay. So we're going to just go once more round and that'll be it. I think I still got a couple hundred ideas to go, but I don't want to keep this up going all night. Okay. So this one is a different one. This is not me complaining about not having anything in classes or anything in Project Zomboid, okay? I've complained about not having enough professions. I've complained about not having enough traits. I've complained about all that. So here's a different kind. I want more recipes. I want to be able to make better recipes. Let me tell you something. You guys have all the ingredients for some of my favorite meals, and I can't cook them into those meals. I can't. It will not let me. The game will not allow me to physically create the meals I want to create. Let me create a double Whopper. What's stopping you? Name brand? It's a zombie apocalypse. I doubt they're going to knock on my door with a warning.
Yep.
Excuse me, sir. I do believe... How are you still alive? Zombies don't even want to eat me. I'm that salty. Ah, okay. Hang on. Let me get something. Open the door. Just blow them away. All right. Sprinkle some sugar on them.
That's why they won't eat Nick then.
The salt.
His blood type is salt.
But what I'm talking about is, like, there's a lot of different things that you could do, like, item-wise in the game that they just don't let you do. Why can't I attach a chainsaw to the bottom of my assault rifle?
Gee!
Could it be heavy as hell?
We gotta mod the freaking Lancer and do it.
And you know, just like, I think we just need a more variety of certain skills, like carpentry. Yay, I can board up windows and create flat-based... My father is not a carpenter, but he could create an entire gambling table that looks like it should sell for $30,000. And he made it out of scrap wood and paint. And you tell me, why can't we do that in this game? There's all these high-market items. Why can't somebody get good enough with the metalworking and the carpentry and be able to create these things, you know?
Sure.
Create actual beds. Shocker! All right, Jug. Last one for you. What you got?
A mod that... A mod for WWE 2K24 that allows people to add their own custom music, because 23 and from what I heard 24 does not allow custom theme songs.
You're right. You're right. I would love to be able to pop some of my favorite songs in when I'm coming out onto the field. I fully license your mod idea. I like that one.
Like, I would love for, say, you, me, and Necro to come out as a trio coming out to Master of Puppets by Metallica.
I'd
I
like to
just thought
come.
of something funny because of that.
I'd love to come out by myself with the One Punch Man theme song going on in the background, or the One Piece theme song. I'm just saying. I like that idea. I do. Necroli.
I just thought.
Oh, Doug, you might like this idea. So
Mhm.
it's not a mod, but it would be for a new game per se. WWE versus AEW.
Why would we want to take down root beer?
AEW, not ANW.
So you took the and out of it. It's still root beer.
No, AEW is the other bigger show.
So
It's
I thought that was called
it's where
Sanctuary.
release it's where AEW, where released WWE talent go to die.
Oh, I thought that was Sanctuary.
Ooh.
Well, you said you wanted another big
Ow.
name, so Sanctuary's a big name. Last time I heard A and W it was a root beer, but apparently now it's where they send wrestlers to die. So it's like
AEW, AEW, All Elite Wrestling.
AEW. I understand that A and W is important, but you don't have to keep making it the W so important.
But yeah, I think that would be a kind of cool concept.
Okay.
It would.
I feel like there's a but.
I'm waiting for it. Go on. Move those lips into the form of a B-U-T. Go on, dude. Come on, Jug.
I felt that butt coming on too. That's the
felt
thing.
it. Yeah, that was brutal. That was a punch.
All
Fucking
right.
punch level.
All right. All right. In concept and on paper, it makes sense. Logistically, it doesn't.
These are video
Because
games.
if you're going to throw AEW in there, you have to throw the other company, Ring of Honor, in there. And then when's New Japan Pro Wrestling gonna want to be involved? And Impact Pro, and all these other wrestling companies that
Like
are all trying to go up against WWE. When are they all going to get involved? So,
Juggernaut, if you're talking about not making sense, then I got one for you. It's called It's the newest one for 23. I think it's WWE 2023 or whatever it is.
WWE 2K23.
Yeah, we're making sense. You can play Andre the Giant and fight him in that game. He's been dead for how many years? Huh?
Yeah, I know.
Ultimate Warrior, Bret Hart. Hello. You're talking about games that don't make sense logistically, and you can literally play as the dead. It's
you can also play as Dead Man too, but
right.
it's
basically 7 Days to Die meets WWE. It works, you know. It works.
That would be an interesting mod.
Oh dear Lord. Anyways,
Oh, no.
I do not want the Undertaker to come and powerbomb me. I'm not gonna have that happen. I'll put a bullet in my head and a grenade at my feet first.
Undertaker is the killer, and 4 WWE faces is the survivors.
And with that, we're moving on. No, we don't need to give them these ideas.
I like that idea. I actually know someone that's going to be working for Dead by Daylight, so I might talk to him about that.
Oh dear Lord, no.
But anyways, my mod idea is, again, for Brawlhalla, where you could actually create your own character and be able to choose the weapons.
You see, I was actually
Because there's
waiting to pull that off.
Statistics do not go correctly with them.
I just want guns. Brawlhalla with guns.
Brawlhalla has guns.
Better guns. Lots of guns. Long range guns so I can run from you and shoot at you. It's the only way you can beat Sub in that game. You just gotta stay away from him and hope you can do enough range damage to him. That's the only way you can beat him.
What you want is you want to be able to pull out a little tablet, fire, or orbit cannon comes down and blasts the entire.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but what I'm saying is he's a monster in that damn game if he gets anywhere near you.
I'm not that good. I'm not as good as I used to be.
Oh dear Lord, he's better. Run.
Liar.
Truth on teller, truth on teller. Pantaloons ablaze.
There's people I've faced that are way crazier than me at the game.
All right, folks. Well, we're going to end this here because I need to talk to a few of these gentlemen, if they want to call themselves that, after this about an idea I have. But until next time, I am Kaiju K.
Neck or Nick.
I'm Juggernaut Jared.
I'm subliminal.
I'm
Deathgasm.
Apparently it's Deathgasm, and we'll see you all in the future. Peace out, everyone.